Well, I can do Stowe News when I feel like it. I'm doing Stowe News. Anyways, 2024 Q's Winter Wonderland. Yeah, there's a ship. That's from Picard, and it's a Federation ship. Although, in fairness, we did get a future Federation ship from um, Discovery as a previous Winter Wonderland ship, the Eisenberg. So it's not unprecedented for them to give us something that is a ship from a different Star Trek timeline than in Star Trek Online. Anyways, if I do a vlog about that, I'm going to do a separate one. Helios Intel Scout Vessel. Yeah, I took a quick look at that. Stats are cool. Okay, events. They did not add any new activities to do, which is unfortunate, but such things happen. Blah, blah, blah. You get winter ornaments. This is a snow weapon. Yeah, a candy Ushantor. For obvious reasons, this is deemed to be inappropriate for use in real combat because it's literally made out of colored sugar. Yeah, the description of it calls it candy glass. Nano Pulse Ushantor, though. This is a bit more interesting. Yeah. I wonder if those come in any color other than ice blue. Dum dum dum. Okay, this is not the first time that Star Trek Online has had Ushantor in the game. So this is probably just going to use the same attack animations as the previous ones, but with a different, more glowy weapon model. Now, this is interesting because I don't understand why they're doing this, and it gives me questions. When it says retro Batleth, the first thing I think about is the original nanopulse Batleth that you would get when you talk to that green alien that looked like Yoda. And it's been over 10 years since anyone has been able to actually get their hands on that weapon. People like myself who have it and use it quite like it, honestly. It was the best of the nanopulse batleths, which is actually a function of the way that they did the whole upgrade thing, because there's the non-upgradable ones scale differently than the upgradable ones and scale less well. It's unfortunate. Anyways, so Nanopulse Ushantor, but we also get Psy Crystal Ushantor. What? I am genuinely curious what the hell this is because of the fact that that thing you get from the Friday the 13th mission where you go to that weird science station being run by a crazy Vulcan is the only weapon in the game that does psi damage that I can think of. Anyways, I might have missed one. This is a weapon themed around doing psi damage? Really? I am genuinely extremely curious to find out what this is going to do. Yeah. Oh, I am probably going to do a video documenting this one later this year. I might talk about this one, but that one looks mundane, at least compared to this thing. Like, this also thinks that it's going to have a special ability called telepathic outburst. Ha! Well, that's going to make this winter event worth showing up for. Actually, I have enough stored winter favors so I can just collect all of these day one, but whatever. So, mentioned the candy glass Ushantor earlier. Yeah, stylish and yummy, which indicates that this is made out of something that you could actually eat. Okay, whatever. Okay, so a real new option for snow things, though. A device that transforms you into a snowman. Eh? Yeah, this raises a lot of questions. Snowball throw, stomp, frost breath, and snow bomb. Interesting. Snow bomb sounds like that snow boulder fling ability that the giant snowmen have, where they just like pick up a giant lump of snow and just fling it at you. They do have a cone attack that's it's a frost breath. Stomp would be the one where it jumps in the air and does a shockwave, knocking back anyone that's near it. Snowball throw would be that basic snowball throw ability that all of the snowmen have. Interesting. This seems to fit with the thing where they have that one kit module that lets you turn into a Voth mech. Yeah, that was different. I never actually tried that thing out. Hmm. Yeah, I actually got completed that event and literally never used it. Oh well. Anyway, so being able to turn into a snowman for up to 2 minutes, assuming you don't get KO'd, sounds interesting. I'm curious how this is going to affect your passive regeneration because passive regeneration is uber powerful in Q's Winter Wonderland because the game lets you use gear buffs to give yourself passive regeneration. If this cancels that out, that would be a real shame. If it doesn't cancel it out, well, that's something to have fun with. We'll find out later. All right, next up we have the sweaters. I know, it's a vanity item, whatever. It's an interesting vanity item. A sweater with a flower on it. That's nice. Why is it being worn by a Vulcan? Because it's the Tuvix orchid. What? Why not? Mark Twain suit. Okay, it's being worn by a female character, but it's being worn by a female human with brown hair. So yeah, that tracks. Here we have Moopsy. Then we have Moopsy, who's about to bite someone and drink their bones. I mean, sure, why not? And that's it. Q's Winter Wonderland is starting on the 3rd. Yes, that's right. The 3rd. 8 a.m. Pacific time. Yeah, this is extremely short notice. Under most Winter Wonderlands, they would have told us all this stuff last week. But okay, fair enough that they did at least tell us a day ahead of time. That's nice. That is at least something of an improvement, or something of notice. Anyways, didn't just log in one day and be like, "Huh, why is Q standing next to the exchange like he normally does when it's Q's Winter Wonderland time?" Anyways, though, all right. Well, that is that for the regular stuff for the thing. Yeah, I'll probably do a blog talking about the ship later, but new stuff. Two rather interesting regular weapons. What is seemingly the return of the original Nanopulse Batleth, which, by the way, is actually faction locked with the blade colors, so that if you activate the original Nanopulse Batleth, um, yeah, I don't know. It's weird how that one works, but anyway, what exactly this means is very much up in the air at the moment. I don't know what they mean by this at all. Especially because the fact that they have done multiple nanopulse batless over the years, And some of them are identical in stats to the original. Like the first nanopulse batleth they made after the Romulans got added to the game was actually just a green one that's identical to the red and the blue ones in everything except being green. Why exactly they are reissuing? Well, also is that there's two different green nanopulse batleths as well, one of which just can't be upgraded and is seemingly identical otherwise. Also, that means that its scaling is broken, but yeah. Oh well, we'll find out later. Again, I'm going to do another thing after I get my hands on all this stuff. See you then.